Hi cross stitchers, I'm Dottie Stitching Scotty, and this is video 101. And I just wanted to put this at the beginning of the video because I forgot it when I filmed the video. But I'm going to put a shop tour of Panda's Cross Stitch and Beading in Mauldin, South Carolina at the end. So be sure and watch that, whether you watch the rest of my video or not, because it's a really neat cross stitch store and you need to stop by. Donna would love to see you, and her staff would also. Hope you enjoy the video. Hi everyone, I'm Dottie Stitching Scotty, and today is October the 20th, 2022. This is my video about kind of cross stitch in the retreat that I went to this past weekend, near my home in South Carolina. I just want to welcome everyone that's watched me from the beginning. And I would like to welcome those that are stopping by for the first time, and I hope you like something that you see. I like to go to retreats, and this year I've been to quite a few. It's been a long time since I've been to a retreat, so I thought, ooh, it's time. But anyway, if you do find something you like, please subscribe and hit the like button and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so I went to a retreat at Panda's Cross Stitch and Beading, which is my local needlework shop. And it's in Mauldin, South Carolina, which is very close to Greenville, South Carolina, in the upstate. Okay, the first thing we went in there, and she always gives us a bag. And this time, this is what we got. And it had some goodies in it. Okay, the first thing we got this handmade crocheted coaster, which I really, really like. Then we got a 6x6 Q-snap. It was always kind of handy. We also got a name tag. There's my name. And it says, if you can read this, you're too close to my bag. That's so we wouldn't get our bags mixed up. Then we got a little notebook so we can take notes in there. And we got bell pull hardware for a project that we need to finish today. Then we also got some decorative wood ornaments for another project that we're going to finish. Then we got a box, and this is going to be for another project that we're going to finish. We got an ink pen to go with the notebook so we can write down notes. Then we got these mini stash and stores. Okay, this one, they show these on Fat Quarter Shop because it's so Emma. And it's a mini stash and store. And what you do is you take your scissors, of which I cannot find mine now, because she even got us some stork scissors. So you take it and you can put your pen, your scissors, and it sticks up in here, and you can set it on your table, your sewing table or craft table, and it keeps everything handy. So that's a very nice thing, or pencils. So we got that. And then we got, then we also got an Orc container. We always get an Orc container. And this one is all decorated with a little candy peppermint on top. And you just take and you put your orts in there, the small strings or threads that you have when you finish stitching, what you have left, the little bits. And the reason we call them orts is they ought to be good for something. And some people, they fill up the glass Christmas ornaments with them and hang them on their tree. So that's a good thing for it. Or you can put them outside and the birds can use them to build a nest in the spring. Then we got a little box called All I Want for Christmas Is You in cross stitch. That was the full name of the retreat. And inside we got a needle minder. Is he not too cute? And we got a scissor fob with a little snowman. Really, really cute. And in the top of the box, we have like a little bead mat where you can lay it down and you can put your beads in there and then they don't fly away. And I'll show you why we got that later. Okay, so that's some of the goodies that we got at our retreat. And there was also a finishing bag we got, and I forgot to get mine. So those are plenty of things that we have, and we got the bag because it's big enough to put all their stitching in. We also got this cute little sled, and this is to finish the first project on. And I would have finished my first project on this, except I forgot to bring the materials I needed to finish it. Figures. Okay, all right, and then I got some stitchy. Some of the people passed around floss cards, and I got a nice little packet here from my friend Southern Yankee Stitcher, Olivia, and she has some floss cards in here. And on the back of the floss cards, she was really smart, and it says thread brand, color, name, and number, and it says happy stitching at Southern Yankee Stitcher on Instagram. She also has a Flosstube channel, so be sure and watch her channel. She's a really sweet lady and a good friend, and I really do enjoy sitting next to her at the retreat. Also got this little bee, and I'm going to use that. It's a bee charm, so I'm going to use that. And I got 2 York peppermint patties. So that's nice in this cute little bag. So thank you, Olivia. I really appreciate it. And it was so much fun sitting with you. You're very, very good company. All right. So then, let's get on with the projects, okay? All right. So then we started out, like I said, with the little sled. And the first project she gave us was Christmas in Red by Sue Hillis. Sue Hillis has some really nice projects. Now, we had our choice of doing the deer. Well, we had enough material to do the deer and the 2 poinsettias. Some people did the tree, some did the snowflakes. It just depended. Well, I chose to do the deer. You had your choice of 28 count linen, or you could do 14 count Ada. So I chose the linen. And I got this finished at the retreat. And I used 2 strands over 2 threads. And that's my finish. It was a start and a finish all in one day. Who would have thunk it? And I think we used 321 thread on that, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so that was project number 1. All right, now project number 2, I'm going to have to show you on my iPad because it was a graph that Donna graphed out. And, oops, let's see, hang on. There we go. Okay. And this is what the little box is for. It's a snowflake box. And you could put like your rings in it, or you could hang it up to be an ornament. Or what I'm thinking about doing is I'm probably going to use my box for something else, but I'm thinking about doing a couple of the snowflakes and making small ornaments out of them. But I really like the material that she chose. And we got 4022 DMC, the variegated DMC. And my start is just humiliating. Right there it is. I did lots of visiting. I think I might have gotten 10, 12 stitches. Yeah. But anyway, it's all about, you know, visiting with the friends and stuff. But it's a small project, so I'll get this done pretty quick. Yeah, you're going to laugh because some of the things, you'll tell I visited a lot. I really did. And then the next project we had was from Kitty and Me Designs. And this is a Christmas Biscornu. Now, what I like about Donna's retreats is she has her staff, or she also, they put all the floss on here, and it's all numbered, upside down of course, but it's all numbered. And so you just take it off and you stitch with it. And this is on 28 count. It's a white linen. And this is the Biscornu from Kitty and Me Designs. Isn't that beautiful? I really like that. And it's got a little bead in the middle, so she gave us the beads that we need. And so I got a little bit more done on this one, but like I said, I was still doing a lot of visiting. And this is what I got done on that one. I almost got one corner done, except for the, well, yeah, I almost did get one corner done. And it's 2 strands over 2, as you could tell, because I just left my thread hanging because we switched to another project. And then I was like, well, I got to start that one too, because I had to start everything, you know. I don't want to not start anything. Of course, you know, I did finish something, so that's good. Then the next thing we did was from the Calico Confectionery. It's called Ebenezer. And this is a 73 by 75 stitch piece. And she used, oh, and we're using DMCs for most all the threads. And this is what it looks like. Isn't that nice? And it's finished on a hoop. And Donna had hers finished on a hoop. And she tied the bow with, the bow was from Hobby Lobby. Some ribbon from Hobby Lobby. And then she had some Christmas trim. And I got a little bit done on him, a little bit more than the other, but I was still visiting and having a good time. And once again, she put all of our floss on a little floss card. And we had a whole skein of black. And this is done on Vintage Country Mocha 28 count. And let me hold it up like I got it. Yeah, this is it. This is his eyebrows and part of his hair. And that's what I got done on it. I thought that was pretty good to be at a retreat, you know, because everybody's talking and then we have to go eat and, you know. So that was good. Now the pattern calls for it to be done on 16 count. But, you know, Donna wanted to keep everything simple for everybody. So she did everything on 28 count. Then the next thing we did was a collaboration from Hands On Design and Just Another Button Company. And it's called Mary Berry. And this is it. It's one of the Squareologies. So what you did is the pattern on the back is 1/4 of this. And so you just do this here and here and here, and then you put it together. This one uses, this is the one that did not use DMC. This uses Weeks Dye Works, most all of it except for one Gentle Arts. And they finished it in a 4-inch embroidery hoop. And she did give us the little buttons and the buttons and the charm. And I'll show you those. And this is the Mary button and the charm with the little red buttons that we need for the berries. Okay, and the stitch card. See, we had our little stitch colors here. So it was very convenient and easy to do. And this was done on slate on Fabrics by Stephanie. And I got a good bit done on this one. I didn't do as much visiting. I don't know why, but I didn't. So I just like this bottom quadrant of the white, and then all I have to do is fill in the green and do a little bit of red, and that'll be done. So that'll be interesting. And that's 2 strands over 2 on 28 count slate, Fabrics by Stephanie. So, and it was quite easy to stitch on. Nobody seemed to have any trouble with that. All right, then the next one, it came out of a book. And the book it came out of was a Mill Hill Santa's Holiday book. And then here's some more. It's got all these patterns in there. So it's really a good deal. And this one's called the Merry Ho 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 banner. And this is it. Isn't that pretty? All right, and that's her finished piece. Now, there's only one problem. You can't get that banding anymore. So what we did was she graphed us, you know, how to do the banding on the side. And she gave us a large piece of material. So we'll have plenty enough to stitch on there and then take it under after we do the border. And then the dowel rods I showed you, the bell pull, that's what you'll finish it with. And then we'll have one bell pull left over in case we want to do another one. But most all of these are beads, most everything. And this is another one of those good starts. This piece is 47 inches wide and 137 inches high. And it's on 28 count natural linen. And once again, she gave us all the threads that we need. And of course, my green is a hot mess because I was using the green. And I started this and then I had to get up and go do something. And then the next thing I know, it was time to go. So this was the most pitiful start ever. I think I have 6 beads on there and that's it. And I'm doing, I'm using two strands of floss to put the beads on. And she even gave us, of course, let me show you all the beads we have. All the beads. And she labeled them into what, you know, what package that they are, the numbers. So that's good. So we don't have to decide, oh, this number's this and this number's that. So, that's going to be a very, very fun, different project for when I'm at home. And that's how I'll use that little bead mat that's in the top of the box. Then the last thing she gave us was this 101 Christmas Minis book from Leisure Arts. It's book number 2. Okay, so you get 101 patterns. And the pattern that we have, and this is the one I forgot to take a picture of, and I can't show you the pattern, so I'm trying to see if I can find it on the book. And of course, I do not see it. But anyway, it's a red cardinal, and it's sitting on a tree branch. Yep, it's not on here. Darn. The one thing I don't take a picture of. And anyway, it's on 28 count white linen, and this is how much I got done of the cardinal. So see, I got a good bit done on that also. And once again, we're using DMC threads. It uses, I think, 4 different threads, colors. But I can do a whole bunch of patterns in here. We've just got all kinds of different patterns. Welcome Santa, Noel, we've got candles, we've got dogs, we've got shop till you drop, gingerbread houses, we've got the 12 days of Christmas, I believe, Bah Humbug, Merry Yule, just all kinds of things. So this is a really, really, really good book. And it's from Leisure Arts, 101 Christmas Minis. So those are the projects that we had at the retreat. And, you know, most Christmas is about, you know, the Christmas tree and whatnot. Then she also gave us, and this is one of our free patterns that I'm going to give you the link for. This came from Brooks Books Publishing, and I'll link it below. And this is the front and back of the Grinch. And it says, Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch. And I think we've got Max on here too, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on a second. Yeah, we've got Max, but I don't have a picture of Max. I do not know why. But anyway, you know the Grinch and his dog Max. Well, this is the Grinch. And you can stitch this to where this is the front and this is the back, or you can make 2 separate ornaments. And then Max, you know, he's the little dog that has the little antler, a reindeer antler up on his head. And I'll link this below. Brooks Books Publishing. And they also have an Etsy shop. Okay. And the other pattern that I have for you is also on Brooks Books, but it is a Thanksgiving pattern. And this one's called Tom Turkey. This is not a good picture, but that's the best I could do here. But isn't he cute? He's in a little 4-inch hoop. And there's a reflection of my computer screen. I mean, my computer keyboard there. But he's just very, very, very cute. I'm sorry about the bad photo. But I'll link those two patterns below. And you can go and get those and stitch those. You'll have one for Christmas, well, 2 for Christmas, and 1 for Thanksgiving. Okay, now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about is the haul I got, because you know when you go to a cross-stitch retreat, you have to buy stuff. And most of the things I bought had to do with Thanksgiving. The first thing I bought was the Mill Hill kit. It's called Autumn Harvest, and it says Give Thanks. And I thought that was very, very cute. And these kits come with everything that you need. The beads, the floss, the pattern, everything. Even the needles. So, the only thing you have to have is scissors, and that's it. And it's got perforated paper. Then I saw this, and my husband loves Tigger, and so do I. That was the name of my first Scotty dog. Well, not my first Scotty dog, but one of my Scotty dogs. And so that's going to be a great needle minder. Then the next thing I got, speaking of dogs, is from Dirty Annie's, and this is Felice Naughty Dog. Now, that is not a Scottish Terrier, but when I finish with it, it will be. But I just thought that was just so cute, and I'm going to put a little Scotty dog there. And then the next thing I got was Turkey Time, and this is by Erica Michaels, and it's a strawberry and a pillow. Isn't that pretty? Love those colors. And I like those leaves, the felt leaves she put on there with the rickrack. I'm just going to have to do that also. You know, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. That is just too cute. All right, and the last thing I got was from somebody I've never seen a pattern from them. And this is called Stitchy Pros. And it says Gobble Till You Wobble. And I thought that was so, so cute. Stitchy Pros. All right. So anyway, that's my haul and good stuff. And hopefully I will get back with you when, well, let me do that again. Okay. My next video will be when I announce the winners. I'm giving them a full week for the winners for my number 100 Flosstube. So if you watch Flosstube 100, go back and, or if you haven't watched that, go back to Flosstube 100, and I have giveaways on there. So be sure and watch that one. And you have 2 days because that video will come out probably on Saturday or Sunday. And but Saturday evening is when the cutoff is for the giveaways for that. And be sure and watch, because my next video I will be at the Dying to Stitch retreat. That's my last retreat of the year, and my retreat going is over for a while. I've kind of overdone it this year, but hey, it was fun. And that's in Virginia Beach, Virginia. So I'm really excited because Brenda Gervais is going to be the guest designer. And I am so excited. Her patterns are just beautiful. So anyway, just anxiously awaiting. I'm here now. And I wanted to do this video before I went and saw, you know, what they had, so I didn't get the 2 retreats mixed up. But I didn't know I was going to have 2 so close together. Oh. But anyway, I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all again later this week. Hopefully, I'll try my best to get a video out either Saturday or Sunday. I'm shooting for Saturday night late. So be sure and go back and watch video 100 if you haven't, and be sure and comment, and I guess I'll see you in a few days. Happy stitching, everyone. Bye-bye.